Hi, it's Mild Red Songbird in New York City. I'm going to start the video with some mainstreaming news to the marginalized. It says, regarding the migrant mob and Islamist Muslims. The white man, Christopher Columbus, discovered this land as a plan for heaven and earth. White man, General George Washington, the president, who was Glenn Beck. By the way, Christopher Columbus is Melanie L. Spear. She's my daughter. Okay, and then the white people, with some black people and some Jews, finally secured and built up the country with their wives. Now, brown men want to invade and take it over, take it away from them. Don't let them. Hold on to your horses. Okay, so I was listening to Dr. Oz, who was St. Matthew and Eve's son, and Dr. Jordan Peterson, who was Eve's husband when he was Carl Jung, talk. And I took a few notes. So they said sin, S-I-N, is when you miss your target. Archetypal is behavioral pattern proclivities. And secondary manifestation. He said, respect your parents or you die. You're dependent on them till you're 18 years old. Built into our biology is a fear of snakes. Tooth reptilian dragons are more. And aim, everybody's got to have an aim. The question is, what should you hunt? We evolve the rules, then we observe them. Then we make up stories about them. Okay. Now, the piece I wrote. Mama Gurinder Singh Ji, Mama Daddy, Gurinder Singh Ji had me, when I was in first grade, start to live with Aunt Donnie and Brother Wright during the week. His mother, had given her mama to Aunt Donnie and Brother Wright when she was a baby. She had been sexually molested by her dad as a child, and she was in love with and living with an alcoholic. She didn't want Mama to be sexually molested by this guy, John Henry. His name was on Mama's birth certificate as her father. One Christmas, Aunt Donnie handed Eve Minnow a cashier's check. She said, Daddy walked to work every day for a year. Now, I decoded Daddy. Divine Daddy. I love him. I love him, Brother Wright. I therefore became him. Charan Singh Ji, Jesus Christ, I, Santa Claus. Jagat Singh Ji, okay, that's Charan Singh Ji, Jesus Christ, who was also Santa Claus. Then you talk about Jagat Singh Ji, also Jesus Christ. Now sing bird song. That's Daddy. Now over here, year, says I are ear. Ye are ear. And I told you in earlier videos that we're not our body. We are a tone, T-O-N-E, or T-O-N, tone, in our ear. That's what we are. Daddy walked to work every day, though his work was far away. He put the change he would have spent on bus fare into a Christmas savings account for you. This is what Aunt Donnie's telling me as she's handing me this check, okay? Okay. Then Aunt Donnie, Gorinda Singh, Jesus Christ, is the reason this all happened, because she gave to them in the first place, okay? So then Aunt Donnie handed my sister, Helen, a cashier's check and said, Daddy, Brother Wright, Wilbur Wright, Orville Wright's brother. They were known as the Wright brothers. Their plane, the Kitty Hawk, Dr. Eugene Kitts, was a Satsangi who watched me like a hawk in India. He said, you are the Earth Mother, awkwardly trying to find out if my husband would pay child support and how much of my time and attention my 2 children took off, because he wanted to marry me. Was a person who anyway, I don't know, 2, the breast owed children, newborn, and a wedding, W-D-D-I-N-G, owed a wedding, the breast owed children, newborn, breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is the perfect way to feed your new baby. So the breast owed children, breastfeeding. Although I am on paper birth certificate, 73 years old, I am pregnant, and I owe the children a good father. My twins, St. Wins, S-T, St. Wins, Teat and Sock, T-S, later, talk and share. The twins were placed in my womb by my mother-father, Gorinda Singh Ji, in a meeting, a satsang. She at talk and share, angel, angle. A talk and share, satsang in North Carolina. When I returned to New York one sunny day, I went outside to the corner of 17th Street and 8th Avenue and looked up at the sun. The sun separated himself from the large pool of light and started to perform, dance, sex for me, as he always does. Started Saint Art, Terrestrial Eve, daughter. Okay. The sun brought the energy Gorinda Singh Ji had placed in me to life as fetuses, real extraterrestrial uses. Servant, a mother. U.S. Eve, servant. Muse, U.S. Eve is the U.S.'s muse. Muse, U.S. mirrors Eve. She mirrors the sun, Radhaswami. She's Radhaswami, Lord of her soul. Her mother told her she had to be the best at whatever she chose to do. She chose to be Singing Robin and Melanie's mother. These are my earlier children. This is Sing. Okay. A couple years ago, she was walking in the astral plane, exhausted, schlepping all she owned as she was homeless. She heard an announcer's voice loudly proclaim, as if from the high heavens, "You are hereby recognized as being the best mother in the world." She obeyed her mother, not even realizing she was and is the best mother in the world. She obeyed her mother, meaning her mother had told her she had to be the best at whatever she chose to do. So you see, she was the best mother, and so that's how that worked out. And she is the Earth's mother. Excuse me. She is the Earth's mother. Okay. That's what I had to tell you. This is Mild Red Songbird in New York City. Talk to you again soon.